Yo, it's Sig, aka Sick Keys.
Yo, this is Lovi Longomba, aka BadMan.
And we are
BadMan Productions, and you're watching Amalgamation MagTV. Man, I forgot how good that track is.
Hey, he's just gonna pull it back up 2 weeks later and like, I feel it now.
What's going on, y'all? This is Mike J. Wright. You're watching Amalgamation MagTV. I want to thank you for stopping through because we're doing an exclusive interview with this up-and-coming talent sitting right beside me. Guys, tell me exactly who you are. Tell us exactly who you are. Where you from and what do you do?
My name is Lovi Longomba.
And I'm Sick Shaw, known as Sick Keys.
And we are BadMan Pro. You know, we producers, songwriters.
Got you.
Engineers.
I come from the Congo, which is Central Africa, you know. But that's where my parents, my dad comes from. Then I was born and raised in Kenya.
Okay.
That's where I grew up, you know, and I grew up around a lot of music because my grandfather, his great-grandfather, our whole family is a musical family. The Longomba's family, very known, you know, worldwide for music.
You can Google that.
Yep. So so I grew up I remember seeing my dad's band rehearsing, like sometimes with, you know, I saw drumsticks everywhere, I saw guitars everywhere, you know. So that's pretty much the environment I grew up with.
Got you. What about you, Sig?
I mean, we pretty much come from the same background. Except for you from Africa, and I'm from Great Court, South Carolina. Country boy, country fat nigga. But anyway, except for I got here before you did. But anyway, like I said, we come from the same background. You know, the same stuff that, you know, his family instilled in him. My family did the same thing for me.
Get to that. You're just a heartbreaker.
Okay, now with this eclectic sound, you have different influences. Who are they?
For me, first of all, my family. You know, the African side of me, where it's all about groove. Every black person is all about
soul.
That's the black man's soul.
Okay,
you know, it's all groove. You know, very heavy driven drums. You know, type of things. But now on this side of the world, when I started listening to a lot of pop stuff growing up, I loved melody. I love melody.
Gotcha.
You know, and listening to producers like Red One. Shout out to Red One from Africa, like me. You know, so you know. Listening to people like that, listening to people like Danger, Timberland, you know, Dark Child, you know, listening to all these people kind of took it to a whole other place.
Got you. And you?
We the same people.
It's the same people?
Just different names.
That's what it is. I'm still seen as new heads.
Right.
You know, so what have you been doing to promote your career?
A lot of networking.
Yeah, we do a lot of networking. We try to go to events, go to shows, network with artists, network with A&Rs and stuff. And by doing that, it was a blessing. We got to work with one of Danger Hands' artists, Carly Styles. We are doing his EP right now. Crazy music on there.
Ida.
We're working with Ida, you know.
Crazy pop artist.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
About to come out. So I mean, we're very blessed, and you know, we're still networking, and you know, the key to success is networking.
Got you. That's very true. And upon moving out here, you really learn, because we're all in LA right now. You really learn it's about who you know.
Right.
A lot of the times. So that's going to take you above and beyond. But anyway, what's going to separate you from the other artists out there? I mean, you know, it's about who you know, but it's where preparation meets that opportunity.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
You always have to be prepared. If you're not prepared, the opportunity will come and it will go.
So what's going to separate you guys?
I mean, for us, like I said, you know, when we were talking before the interviews, that you know, there's beat makers, beat programmers, and there's producers.
Gotcha.
there's a huge difference. I mean, if you listen to what Rodney Jerkins does and somebody else, he's a musician, he's a real producer, you know. So everything we do, you know, we see the finished product of everything we do. So I mean, I don't know how to say it more than that. You know, the greatest advice I was given, you know, with my family is put God first. He will direct your path and do the best you can, and everything will fall into place.
Gotcha.
You know,
That's crazy. That's one of my grandma's line that she instilled in me too. Put God first in everything you do, and the sky's the limit. I mean, anything that you believe, anything that you can dream, you can achieve.
Yep.
And that's just real talk.
That was my last question. You guys want to do any shout outs or anything like that for people out there?
Oh yeah.
Ben,
Shout out to Ben
for the studio.
for the studio.
Got you.
You
Got
know,
studio time.
It's a beautiful studio.
Anytime.
anytime, any day, you know, we can walk in here and work. So shout out to Ben. Shout out to Kali Style. Shout out to Danger. You know, shout out to Ida. Shout out to Pen Ups, Music Jones.
There's so many people.
There's so many people. I mean, the whole Pen Up crew.
Right.
You know,
Definitely
so.
Pen Up.
Shout out to this guy.
Hey.
Big Mike.
This dude right here. He kept calling.
A great writer too. Great songwriter. Singer.
Yeah, you'll hear about him soon.
I'll pay them well.